Oh, this is going to be a bit of a serious video. I don't know, I promised a new series today, but shit needs to be said. If you guys didn't hear, the government is trying to pass a new act called the Kids Online Safety Act. And that act, basically, what they say is to protect kids online. This is already passing in the UK. The problem with this act is that it will require age verification for most sites you normally go to. You want to go to YouTube, you got to verify your age. You want to go to Discord, you got to verify your age. Spotify, verify your age. This has gone, hold on. This has gone beyond just child safety, because at the end of the day, it was never about child safety. What it was the government wanted to spy on you. They always do. Not only that, but they want to control what you say online. That's another thing they want to do. They want to control what you say online. The government has been trying to do this forever. And with this act, it would force you to watch your mouth online. Basically, what it is, it's a terrible bill. It's a terrible act that might go into law here in the States. It's already a law in the UK. For the UK, it's already happening. Their apocalypse is happening. Here's the thing, though. They are using third parties to get these age verifications out there. The issue is not all of them have big security. Thing is, with some of these sites, when you're forced to verify your age, they want a picture of you and your ID. Meaning, being faceless online isn't going to work anymore. You can no longer be faceless, because if you're going to use Twitter, you have to verify you are an adult. You must verify. Same with Spotify. You must verify. Because Spotify has been made a new rule where if you do not verify if you cannot verify you are an adult, they will delete your account. They will delete your account if you cannot verify your age. Meaning most of these companies are full on supporting this rule. They're supporting it. YouTube is going to use AI to detect your age. And if it detects, like, say you're well over 18. I'm 23. About to be 24 in a couple days. If it detects that I am under 18, I then have to send a photo of my driver's license to prove I am an adult. What this act is basically doing is it is forcing you to dox yourself. It is forcing you to dox yourself. And they disguise it as a bill to get child safety online. That's what they disguise it as. Which, yes, that is an important thing. Children should be safe online, as I think children shouldn't be online to begin with. But yes, if they're going to be, they should be safe and not watch any of that adult content. Issue is, parental controls exist, but they go over these old heads. Because every single politician, you will never see a politician that actually knows anything about the internet, because when they were growing up, the internet wasn't a thing. The internet was never a thing when they were growing up, so they do not understand it, so they want to control it. That has always been the case. We do not understand this, but so we want to control it because we don't understand it. That has always been the case with governments around the world. They do not understand anything, so they want to control it. They did not grow up with this stuff, so they want to control it. That's what this is. That's what this act is it's control. This is a dystopian world we're going to be living in. To the point where the internet isn't even a safe place. Wikipedia are being forced to do age verification. Wikipedia! Who searches adult shit on Wikipedia? Now, like, I think last month they did do, like, the age verification for adult sites. They did that. That is okay. That is fine. If you need to do that for the adult sites, do it. But when you're going to YouTube, there is a kids setting that kids can go to watch kids content. For a place like, let's say, Xbox, they're going to do it. Twitter's going to do it. Discord is going to do it. All these companies are complying with this act because, I mean, they don't really have a choice. And even then, they're going about it the wrong way because now it's like you have to verify you're of age. How to do that? You have to dox yourself. Why the fuck would I do that? Because we need to know if you're an adult on the internet. You know I'm an adult. I've had a beard on the internet before. You know damn well I'm an adult. I have stated my age countless times. I have a normal job. I have all this other shit that can prove I'm an adult without having to dox myself. No, you still have to send us your ID. No, the fuck I don't. I will sue you if this shit gets out. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a politician in the UK that says, well, if you don't support this act, you're on the side of the predators. Which sounds a lot like something a predator would say. Because they're trying to control your data to protect kids. Meaning they can have more access to the children. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. That statement sounds like this certain politician, I'm not going to say his name, it is a he, sounds like this dude's a predator. That statement makes him sound like a predator. I am not fucking joking. But yeah, it's like, what if I'm on YouTube one day and the servers get hacked, data's breached, and my ID, my driver's license is out in the open for the people that breached the security over at YouTube. Because if that happens, blame YouTube and blame the government. Because enacting this bill will cause so many hackers to try and pull a massive security breach, and everything will be out in the open. All of your data, all of your information, where you live, all of it will be out in the open. It's fucked up, right? Fucked up. It's like, And think that the UK is already fucked. They're enacting this in the UK. Here, we still got a chance to fight it, but it's not looking good. Because just about every politician born before the internet was invented are supporting this. It's always under the guise of child safety. It's always under the guise. Because if they go out of the way and say, we just want to control what people are saying online, then it's like a straight up violation of the freedom of speech. But because it's under the guise of child safety, it might pass. It's mind-boggling how they can just get away with this. By careful wording. By careful wording, they have just fucked you. They fucked the UK, and they're fucking us in America. And there's nothing we're going to be able to do about it. Let that sink in. We are on the fast track to them owning everything. It is to the point where the internet will never be a safe place. Now, I get the internet isn't a safe place at all. But now with the government watching what you say on the internet, be prepared for it to be even worse. It is upsetting. Land of the free, home of the brave, does not mean shit anymore. Freedom of speech, not so free anymore. Free country doesn't feel free. Feels like we're in a dictatorship. And you know whose fault it is? The suits in the offices. Their fault. The government's fault. Because they don't understand the internet. They want to try and tell you how to use it, despite not knowing how to use it themselves. Despite not knowing most of these sites have parental controls. That flies right over their head. Because they want to feel right. I've always said this. You can never trust a politician, no matter what side they are on. I have said this so much in my life that I do not trust a politician. If this does not wake you up to the point where both sides are evil, I don't know what will. They do not care about child safety because they're willing to throw away your safety. Your internet privacy doesn't exist anymore because of them. I don't know, man. It's a massive shitstorm. Massive. See you guys in the next video.